Joey Chestnut has 1. Chestnut has 2. There's one guy that doesn't even have 1 yet. All right, so we're 9 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Chestnut is slamming them down. He has 3. He's tied right now with Jeffrey at 3. Chestnut has 4. Jeffrey has 4. This is a close. This is the early start. Chestnut 5. Jeffrey 4, but he's having a tough time getting that hot dog down. All right, now it's officially 5. Chestnut 6. The Mohawk guy has 4. So it's kind of close. Uh-oh, Chestnut kind of taking a lead. 7. Jeffrey with 5. Chestnut with 8. Chestnut slamming them down like a champion, like a warrior. There's hot dog going everywhere. Water guzzling all over the place. Chestnut has 10. The next guy, Jeffrey, has 7. Total hot dogs eaten, 1,152. A lot. All right. Chestnut still slamming them down. They're doing a terrible job at showing me. Okay, 13. Chestnut has 13. Next closest is 9 by Jeffrey. All right, 14. So Chestnut has 14. Wait a minute. There is a guy that's competing with him. There's a guy named Webb who has 13. There is a guy that's close. Webb has 13. Chestnut with 14.
I told you that Webb guy looks serious.
Yeah, Pseudo's out there showing her belt off. Pseudo's out there talking trash. Okay, so right now, Chestnut 16, Webb 13, Esper 12, Wary 12. So that's Chestnut 17, Webb 13. So Chestnut, Webb 14, Chestnut 18. Webb is keeping up, man.
Yeah, Webb has to not fade. He's going to start getting full.
Yeah, 19, Chestnut. 14, Webb. All right. 20 to 15. I'll tell you what, Esper's catching up. Chestnut with 20. Esper with 15. Chestnut's still at 20. Esper at 16.
This is where Chestnut turns it on, though.
21 for Chestnut. Esper 16. 22 for Chestnut. Are you watching, Miles?
Yep, I'm watching.
What do you think's going on right now? What would you be doing? Oh, Esper 17. 23 Chestnut. I'll tell you what, Esper is catching up, man. 18. Esper, what is going on with Chestnut right now? 24. I mean, can Chestnut on this pace, do you think he's going to beat his record? I don't know, Miles. I think he started off I think he started bad. I think this is a bad start. Unless he picks it up.
How much time is left? 7 minutes?
7 minutes and 15 seconds. 25 Chestnut. Esper 19. I mean, I think Chestnut's going to win, but I don't think he'll beat his record. 26 Chestnut. 20 Esper. Weary 18. 7 minutes to go.
All right, Chestnut.
Time count. There's 6 minutes and 50 seconds, guys. 28 Chestnut. Webb 24. Webb out of nowhere catching up. 29 Chestnut. Webb 24. 30 Chestnut. Webb 24. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. So Chestnut with 30. Webb 24. 6 minutes 35 seconds. And oh man, and they're just shoving him down, Miles, shoving him down the throat. Webb is trying to make a comeback here, but he is down now. 8 hot dogs. Chestnut 32. Webb 24. Esper 23. It looks like Chestnut is taking a lead here, a big lead. He's up 8 hot dogs right now. Could somebody catch up? 33. He is up now 9 hot dogs over Webb. This is where Chestnut is good, Miles. This is where he, unlike the other competitors, takes a big lead and doesn't look back. And this is where the rest of the competitors start to feel it in their stomach. This is where Chestnut is golden. This is where it turns into Michael Jordan, and he just is heroic in getting those hot dogs down, and he's showing why he is the GOAT.
This is where champions are made right here in the final 5 minutes.
Exactly. This is where champions are made, my friends. So Chestnut with 35. Wait a minute. Webb 31. What's going on with Webb? He's shoving 5 hot dogs down at a time?
Webb, we're going for
32.
Webb.
36, 32. Miles is going for Webb. Miles has now turned on Joey Chestnut and is going for Webb. He's going for the underdog. Chestnut with 37. Webb with 32. Esper with 28. It looks like this could be a Webb versus Chestnut event. So 37 to 32 right now is the count. Chestnut and Webb going at it. 38-32, 38-33, 5 minutes, 13 seconds to go. And they're interviewing the women's champion. She's saying she probably could compete with the men's in the future. I'm guessing that's what she's saying. And Miles says, no way. Get your butt back to the women's division. Chestnut saying the same thing. Chestnut with 40. Webb with 33. Esper with 29. So right now, Chestnut has equaled the women's champion with 40 hot dogs. She got 39.5 today. He is already over the women's champion with 41. 33 Webb. I want to know Webb's secret. Do you think Webb is taking like 5 hot dogs down at a time? Because his numbers seem to jump up at weird times where it's like 5 hot dogs all of a sudden.
Is he breaking them in half?
41-35 right now. I've got to say, this is a lot closer than I thought. Usually Chestnut is way ahead by this time. You got 4 minutes and 25 seconds left, guys. Chestnut up 42-36. Webb is sticking in this competition. 43-36. Webb is 36. Even Esper is not bad, 32. Weary, 30. Weaver, 26. So the rest of the guys there on the bottom, they have no opportunity. But Webb still in the game, and so is Esper. 44-36 right now. Chestnut up 8 hot dogs with 4 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Chestnut is slamming down. So Chestnut takes 2 hot dogs at a time, Miles, shoves them down his throat, then dips the hot dog buns in the water, shoves them down. So he does 2 at a time. They have not yet gone to Webb. I want to see Webb's technique. Is Webb getting 3 hot dogs down at a time? And that's why maybe he's taking a little longer, but then all of a sudden he catches up because he ate 5 at a time, 4 at a time. I want to know his
I think he's
secret.
breaking them in half.
You think he's breaking them in half? Well, Chestnut right now is up 9. He is up 9, so he's starting to get a little lead. So 47-37, he's actually up 10 now with 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I got to say, I don't see this world record being beat again. I think that 74 hot dogs is a lot. And if you bet over, I have a feeling you will lose. But will Chestnut maybe come through? 48 hot dogs right now eaten for Chestnut, 38 for Webb, 35 for Esper.
Time?
All right. 3 minutes and 10 seconds to go, guys. Chestnut, 49 hot dogs. Webb, 38. James Webb is feeling it. James Webb. Okay, they finally go to James Webb. He's shoving the hot dog buns down his throat. He's not breaking them in half. He's just eating them like a champion. He's eating them like a warrior. Hot dog buns going everywhere. Let's see here. We got Chestnut at 50 right now. Webb at 39. It looks like right now Chestnut is starting to take that lead, and Webb is starting to get tired. Webb now with 40 hot dogs. Chestnut with 50. Esper, 37. Looks like Esper is starting to get out of the race. Chestnut with 51. Webb with 40.
What's the record? 76?
74, I thought it was.
Okay.
You could verify that for me. I thought it was 74. 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go. 52 hot dogs eaten by Chestnut. Webb with 40. So he has a 12 hot dog lead. As long as he doesn't get 75, he'll win his bet. I don't think he'll get there. Let's see. Pseudo is watching. She won today. Yes, she did. Congratulations, Pseudo, with 39.5 hot dogs. Can you find that record for me, Miles, real quick? 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. 53 hot dogs eaten by Chestnut. 41 by Webb. It looks like Chestnut has built a good lead. 54 hot dogs to 41 by Webb. I don't think that anyone right now could catch up to Chestnut unless something bad happens. We are now at 1 minute and 50 seconds. 54 hot dogs eaten by Chestnut.
Looking like
what's the record?
Joey Tesson breaks the world record with 75.
Okay, so the record is 75, correct?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, I thought it was 74, but 75. Okay, so Chestnut right now with 54 with 1 minute and 35 seconds left. Webb with 42. So right now we can know that Chestnut, unless something bad happens, is going to be your winner today. But with 1 minute and 25 seconds left, he has 55 hot dogs eaten. I don't even think he's even going to get close. What do you think, Miles? What do you think's going to happen here? Can Chestnut somehow pull off a miracle and get 20 hot dogs down his throat in 1 minute and 15 seconds? I don't think it's going to happen. You got 1 minute and 10 seconds. He's still at 50. He's at 56, 57 hot dogs. The next closest is 43.
Oh,
he totally blew out. It was close. Webb kept around for a little bit, but once again, Chestnut proves that he can, down the stretch, eat more hot dogs. He can figure a way out, unlike the other contestants, to get the job done. We are at 57 hot dogs for Chestnut. Esper with 44. Webb actually at 43. So Webb has really slowed down. Webb started off good. He was really catching up. Right now, 35 seconds. Chestnut only at 58. I mean, I say only at 58 like that's nothing. But for Chestnut, that's kind of disappointing. I got to be honest. He had a lot of time. He even had a delay. Now, did that delay hurt him? He's at 60 hot dogs. Esper, 46. He still blew away the competition. Let's be real here. Nobody was even close here at the end here. 15 seconds to go. Chestnut at 60 hot dogs eaten. He's still shoving the buns down his throat. Now he has 61 hot dogs eaten. You got 5 seconds to go, 4 seconds to go, 3 seconds to go. He's still at 61. Time is over. 62 hot dogs eaten. He ate more last year, folks, with 64. The official count, 62 hot dogs. That is a disappointing. I think for Chestnut, he is shaking his head in disappointment. I know he won. He won by a large margin. Esper only had 48. Webb had 47. Still, hey, good efforts by Esper and Webb. But I don't think Chestnut was on his game today. What do you guys think in the chat? And Miles, let me ask you first. What happened there? Why did Chestnut? Is it age? Is age catching up to Joey Chestnut? Is it the delay? Is it just, what is it, Miles? Is it maybe other things that his mind's on? Like maybe he's having a baby, maybe something's going on in the personal life that he can't achieve 70 hot dogs or more. Or is it just he had a bad day?
I think many factors. Age is one of them. Stomach is known to shrink with age. Second thing would be
anytime, buddy.
These hot dogs is it the same ingredients every year in the hot dogs, or have they switched up?
Ooh, that's a good point. So you're saying is Nathan's maybe adding something to the hot dogs that they're not telling the competitors, making it a little more tougher, maybe more filling, whatever they're doing. What about the buns? Are the buns different? You got a great point. Are they using different buns now? Thicker buns, right? More carb. I mean, that's probably the heart of the part is the buns, correct?
Yeah, it should be the same buns from 10 years ago. Everything should be exactly the same, precise. If they changed any ingredient in anything, that makes a big play. And everyone should know ahead of time if they changed anything. Because people are betting on this.
So you're saying it's possibly the food is why Chestnut is possibly just not doing good the last 2 years. It's in the 60 range because last year he had 64. Seems like his numbers going down. But you don't think maybe age has something to do with it? He is getting older. I think he's in his 40s now. I mean, listen, we all get old. I mean, you see the best, right? The best eventually just don't have it anymore. Tiger Woods, Michael Jordan. You got to retire at one point. Do you think Joey Chestnut needs to just ride off to the sun and say, hey, I won this thing now 16 times, 17 times, whatever it is. And it's time for Webb to take over. It's time for Esther to take over. What do you think? Or do you think, hey, we haven't seen the rest of Joey?
No. The champion.
Joey got 62. That's right. So you think the champion should stay in it?
Yeah. Stay until he's beat.
Stay until someone beats him, right? Doesn't matter age. 60, 70.
Yeah,
I mean, do you think how long do you think he could do it for? Like how long how old, what's the maximum age you think Joey can slam hot dogs down and be champion, still be relevant?
I think he could do it in his 60s. I think at 70 might be the breaking point, but I'm pretty sure a 61-year-old man could eat 60 hot dogs, no problem.
All right. Hey, no problem, Mike. And I try my best. He's 39. So listen, 39 is still young, younger than me. And this guy says Joey won't quit, says the electric scooter man. And hey, that's what Miles saying. Joey's not going to quit, right? Chestnut, listen, Chestnut is still the champion. He's still dominating the hot dog scene. Now, is he dominating himself? I don't think he can get back to what his best is. Is he in his prime? I don't think he's in his prime anymore, but I still think he's better than anybody else on that stand. I think he's if he's winning by 20 each time, Miles. I mean,
Casey makes a good point in the chat here.
What's Casey saying? Let's see here. Okay, pro eaters do tricks to stretch the stomach immediately before the show. So the waiting around delay could have made his stomach less stretchy. That is correct, and that's why I did want to point that out. The delay could have hurt him. Now, in the beginning, Miles thought maybe it helped him, right? But maybe not. Maybe it hurt him, and that is a factor. Now, I also want to point this out. Remember, Miles, last year, Joey Chestnut had a broken leg, I think, or a broken arm. Remember, he's on. He had like a cast on, so he was also. Yeah, so last year he also had some limitations. So I don't think he's in his prime anymore where he can eat 70. I'll be honest with you. I'm sure he's going to be upset. I'm sure we're going to hear his interview later, where he's not happy with himself. But hey, it's a valiant effort. 62 hot dogs is a lot. And let's see here. So this guy's saying, let's see here. Sakish saying Joey has about 10 years in him. So if he's 39 here, he's saying so about 50. Miles is saying 60. He thinks Joey can compete with these young cats at 60 years old. And I got to say, I think he's right. I think Joey can go at least till in his late 50s, 60s. Why not? I mean, he is blowing the competition away. I mean, these guys, look at this Webb guy, right? Webb guy, hey, number 2, I'm from Boston. But, you're not even close, bud. Take your ass home, take your second place trophy home. Nobody cares about it. The real winner is Joey Chestnut, who's been the winner, will retain the mustard belt. And, yeah, I mean, that was great. That was a fun time. It finally got started. Now, I do got a question. Somebody asked earlier. Do you think these guys purposely go throw up after this, or do you think it just comes out? I think it just comes out right when they get home or something like that, right? Like they got to throw the food up, or do you think they don't? It just this sits in their stomach. You know what I mean? Like, do they purposely get rid of the food afterwards? Because it's a lot.
Some people probably do. Some don't. I mean, some people might intentionally throw up. So
right here, Sean's saying that the delay screwed him out of at least 6 hot dogs. So let's say it did. Let's say 6. So he would have had, what? See, 68 hot dogs. Still not around his range. 75 is the record, right? So, I mean, kind of close. But, I mean, do you think he would have beaten the record today? I don't think so. Like, if the delay didn't happen, you think he could beat his record?
I think he's trying every year. I mean, this messed him up. That's why he was so mad. He looked very angry.
Seemed upset. He seemed upset. But, listen, you get struck by lightning. I'm just saying. I mean,
yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Lightning delay.
Yeah, back to the drawing board for Joey Chestnut, but he's still the champion, and it was fun. It was a fun ride. I've been on here for 4 hours almost. I hope you guys subscribed. I hope everybody enjoyed this today, and I will still be doing my hot dog eating contest. I'll do that soon, actually, because I want to do my own. I'm very curious how many hot dogs I can eat. Miles is curious. The chat was curious. It didn't happen today because we did have a hot dog eating contest. Thank God I didn't end the stream and go get hot dogs because I would have missed the real hot dog eating contest. And, I'll set that up, guys. So remember, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you guys can stay up to date when I go live. And Miles, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the chat once again. And Bills Mafia, I love you. And go Bills. I'm out of here. Peace.
Ah.